Hey Pixies! Today we're doing a galaxy manicure, and I got this kit from Amazon, tested it on some swatch sticks to see how it really worked, and I loved it, so I wanted to share it with you. I got this Modelones kit. It comes with a black gel polish, a 9D cat eye galaxy polish, and a magnet to do some different designs with. I'm also using my Double Dip gel base and gel top coat, and Revel's Illuminate for the powder, and Double Dip's dip base and activator. Now I am only applying the dip powder to my nail with the dip liquids because if I do a full layer of peel base on my nails, even if I apply gel with powder on top of it, it will not come off very easily for me. So what I usually do is I do a dip liquid with at least one coat of dip powder, and then I can usually remove it more easily. So what I'm doing right now is I'm applying that dip base and I'm pouring over one layer of Illuminate. I just do one coat of it. I will link a basic dip powder application video if you need to see that. If you're a beginner, you just want some tips and tricks, I'll link that here for you. I will be doing an updated one soon because I do it slightly different than I did in that video. But I am doing this galaxy manicure because the day that I upload this is my boyfriend's birthday. He loves the galaxy manicures that I show him from Instagram, and he's really been wanting me to do one. So whenever I saw this kit on Amazon, I figured it would be the perfect opportunity to do it, so I did it for his birthday. And I love the way it turned out. He liked watching me use the magnet with the cat eye gel polish, and it was really fun to create this look, so I hope that you enjoy it as well. But I just activate my dip powder after I have everything dusted off. So I'm activating that, and then I just lightly buff the top. I just want to make sure that I don't have any little divots or anything in that dip powder that could show through the gel. So I just lightly do that, and then now I'm back to apply my gel base. So I'm just applying a layer of gel base right on top of that dip powder, and I'm going to cure it for 30 seconds. Now you apply the gel base because it gives the other gel liquids something to adhere to. So I'm applying that, and then we're going to come back on here and we're going to do our black polish. So for the black polish, I am very careful. I did not want to get it on my cuticles, sidewalls, skin, or anything like that. So I do a nice, careful layer. Black is very unforgiving, and I haven't used a black gel polish on my nails before. It was much easier than I thought it would be, but I wasn't sure. I am angling my finger down because I didn't want it to get bulky at my cuticle area. I wanted it to kind of flow down with gravity down towards the tip instead of laying at the cuticle area and creating possibly a mess for me. Now, if I do get any on the skin, you'll see me take a cuticle pusher and I use the sharp edge just to kind of scrape that off. So once I'm happy with that, I cure it for 30 seconds and then I do a second layer and cure that for 30 seconds. So I'm gonna let you watch me do that, and once I'm ready to do the galaxy polish, I'll be back. Once we have our black polish cured, you want to be careful because that also remains sticky. So you don't want to get any little lint or anything like that on it. So just be careful that you're not bumping it up against anything or a paper towel, anything that could leave any debris or lint behind on the polish. So I am taking the Galaxy 90 cap polish and I am applying that to the entire nail, making sure I get the tip, the sidewalls, everywhere. And then I take the magnet and I hold it diagonal across my nail to create a diagonal line. So whichever direction you hold that magnet, it will either do a line straight up and down or diagonal, whichever direction you're holding it. And then I immediately cure it for 20 seconds just to do like a quick flash cure of it. Now I'm going to apply it to my ring finger and I am going to just get that on the entire nail and hold it straight across to get another diagonal line. Then I decide I want a little, that's beautiful. If you wanted to just do this on top of the black, it was so beautiful. It's like this purpley blue shimmer color. So you could totally just apply this on top of the black, not use the magnet at all, and it is so gorgeous. So I do a diagonal line and then I cure it for 15-20 seconds and then I apply a little bit more to the edge of my nail to create, I want to do another line there. So I actually do, I think, 3 lines on my ring finger. So I just apply a tad bit of polish really thin to whichever spots I want to hold the magnet over and it creates a line. So I just did 3 on that finger. Then I am going to go to my middle finger and I'm going to try to create like a black hole. So I was having trouble doing that, but I did get it to work then coming in from the side. So I apply that to the entire nail and then to do the circles, use the circle end of the magnet. And if you mess up, like if it does not look the way you want it to, you can either wait for it to go back to normal or you can just apply a little bit more of that cat eye polish. And I come in from the side to create that little like black hole effect on the side of my nail. And then I cure it for the 20 seconds. So I'm just going to keep repeating that. I'll let you watch me do the other 2 nails and I'll be back. This polish is so beautiful that in certain lights it looks kind of purpley pink and in other lights it looks bluish purple. So I really love that it kind of changes and you can watch it shift around on your nail. What I'm doing now is I am going to draw on the Gemini sign because that's what my boyfriend is. He's a Gemini. So I'm just drawing on the Gemini sign. What I'm using is just some regular white nail polish. This one is Sally Hansen, the Quick Dry. So I just put that on a baggie and I'm using this water marbling tool and I'm picking it up. I need to get some really small paintbrushes so that I can do some more nail art because it is a little difficult to use something like this to do it, but it did work. So I think it would just be a little bit easier if I had little paintbrushes for it. But I just do the Gemini symbol and then I take it and I dot on little stars. I just do little circles in bigger and smaller sizes on each of the other nails, and I just let that dry. It dried really quick. It didn't bleed into the gel or anything like that. The gel gives it like a tacky layer to hold on to, so it really doesn't move after you put it somewhere. Now, I will say using this tool, I don't know if it was the tool or the polish as it was starting to dry up on the baggie, but it was starting to get it kept looking like there was a hair, like a cat hair hanging from the tool and getting on my nail. But it was just the polish kind of thinning out and hanging. It was kind of weird. But if you see me pulling at the tip of the water marble tool, it's because I'm trying to get rid of that hair-like piece that's hanging there so it doesn't get strung across the nail. But like I said, I'm just doing little dots for stars, so I'm just randomly placing them. And once I'm done with that, I'll be back. The polish dried really quick and I love the look. You can see it kind of shifting colors there under the lamp. It is so beautiful. And I am going to now apply my gel base. So the reason I'm applying the gel base is because that's a necessary step before applying the gel top coat if you're using it with dip powders. I don't know that it's necessary when applying it with gel liquids, but I wasn't sure, so just to be safe, I just do a layer of the gel base very carefully and I cure it for 30 seconds before I apply my gel top coat. So I'm just doing that and then I cure it, and this is my gel top coat then, so I'm going to apply that and cure the top coat then for 1 minute. I really like these double dip gel liquids. They just got their gel base back in stock, so I got the gel base and gel top coat because I do use gel a good bit with my manicures and I wanted to test theirs out. It's super shiny. It goes on nice and thin. It's not quite as thick as some other gel top coats that I use, but it does go on very nicely and you can see how super shiny it is. So once I get that on, like I said, I will cure it for 1 minute. I'm holding my hand upside down so that it will self-level and it's not pulling up in a certain place. It kind of just all levels itself out. So I'm curing that for a minute and I'm doing my thumb separate because sometimes whenever you put your hand in the lamp, your thumb is on the side and the light hits it for me with my particular lamp, but I don't want it to kind of gravitate towards the side of my nail that's facing down, because then I'll get it real bulky. The gel will pull up there on that side. So I kind of did that separate so I could put it in that way. But I'm going to apply some cuticle oil, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. To see more content, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications so you don't miss any videos. If you have any questions, leave a comment below or find me on Instagram at @dippingpixie. I'd love to see you over there as well. I'll have all the products linked down below for you. That's it for this one, guys, and I will see you in the next one.